Now another idea is to make like maybe a North Park rag, like a magazine. We'll call it the North Park rag or the North Park brag. And we need to find out about those two police officers that came out to my house, because I think those guys, if you were to really look carefully at those guys under a microscope, I got a feeling there's a lot of interesting circumstances, some very suspicious activity. I'm sure there's a lot of uh, mysterious deaths around those two cops. I'm pretty sure. I'm willing to shake my hips to it. I'm just telling you, I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it. Those two cops that came out here, I'm sure there's some mysterious circumstances around those two shady officers, and they really need to be looked into. So I think I'll be calling the police department, getting their names, their badge numbers, and I'm also going to find out why 911 hung up on me. And I'm sure they have to record it. And I want to find out who also hacked into the phone. And if nothing was happening, why was there someone hacking into the phone? They can't really cover that up. If I get the right guy on it, I'm sure they can at least say, well, there's nothing here now, but there's a trace that somebody was there and they covered it up. You can find out when someone covers something up. They can erase the point, but they can't completely delete the hack. That's interesting. So we'll look into that too. There's a lot to look into. Plus a lot to tell the public about a lot of the rent fraud, the caps being taken off, the DMV. The government is just completely out of control, and unlike Alex Jones, we need action. And when the people get involved, we'll be ready for COINTEL to come and try and make violent protesting to make the protests look bad. And we'll find out who the violent COINTEL people are inside the protest, and we'll get their names. And when they try to cover them up, there'll be lawsuits, and we'll start reporting with our cameras to the point where the main media has to cover it, and then we'll start investigating the main media and find out what they're doing. If we can find a few cases, even one or two cases, of the media doing cover-ups, so there you go, criminal activity. Yeah, we're going to definitely open everything up and take a look at the dark, and we're going to shine a bright light and see what's in there. Yep. So we're going to get going on I got all kinds of plans. So we're going to get going on all this stuff. And if I ever get sniped from a sniper or a capped or anything, the big information comes out. That's going to always be my collateral. That's exactly what God said. This stuff was set up. I didn't know this. I was a snare all my life. I was meant to trap you guys. I was always meant to trap you guys. God knew the future, and he knew this was going to be the outcome, and you guys fell right into the trap. And any way you move now, you're kind of stuck. So if you try to pull away from me, it leaves a track. If you try and come toward me, it leaves a track. You have to kind of freeze and just stay still. Yeah, we're gonna find out what's going on here. And who hacked into my brother's computer and was moving around his stuff. We're going to find out about that too. There might be a way to find out if anything was downloaded to his computer. But we have the dates. We have the dates when the computer froze up and there was someone moving around with a remote control. So we're going to be looking into all this criminal activity. See, I gave you guys the opportunity to go, but you guys just would not heed my warning. And now it's just going to get darker. And then if you guys keep moving, the big info will come out. Yeah. And you guys are trying to kill me and thinking it's going to stop. It's not going to stop. When you guys do, which you guys won't because God has my back, but when you guys attempt to, then you guys are going to see your downfall. And you're going to be falling in slow motion. And when you fall, you're going to say, oh my, this boy was right.